Hey guys, Swarzide back for another part of Pokemon Silver, and I didn't want to go to the Pokedex, so I wanted to go to my Pokemon. And last part we caught our third team member, Ekans, who's hopefully going to prove much better than her species would entail. Her egg's close to hatching, and Chikorita needs some help, so we are going to go to the Pokemon Center, because there's conveniently one at the end of this route, making it a very special route. So I think the only other ones that have had Pokemon Centers have been Route 3 and Route 10. Other than that, I don't think any other routes have had their own Pokemon Centers. So it's very exclusive. And I left before I wanted to. You're going to want to talk to this fisherman guy, because he will give you the old rod, which isn't as useless in this game as it was in Red, Blue, and Yellow, because you can actually catch stuff other than Magikarp, which we will get to in a second. If you're here on Friday, you will meet Frida here, who will give you a Poison Barb, which powers up Poison-type attacks. If she's not there, you can talk to the spot where she would be and get a Great Ball. There are two Pokemon left here. There's Hoppip and there's Wooper. Hoppip I can catch on the next route, so I'm going to save that because Hoppip doesn't appear at night. And Wooper's only here, and it's really hard to find outside of night. So we're going to find Wooper and catch Hoppip later. Come on, Wooper. Yay, Wooper. Wooper's awesome. However, I'm only not using it because I don't know why I'm not using it, but I'm just not. I have no reasoning, so sue me. Okay, good damage, very nice. Okay, I think we can catch it now, if all goes well. Pokeball, because we don't need a Great Ball. We're saving those for something, well, not anything in particular, but if there's something that's being difficult to capture, we can use a Great Ball. And Wooper was caught. So don't touch your Wooper, kids, because it's poisonous. I'm pretty sure it doesn't learn any poison attacks though, so that's kind of weird. Okay. Now we're gonna want to go down the other side of the bridge. Okay, so now we're actually going on the bridge. And that means, well, we still have Wooper with us, but people. And these guys are fishing, and they have awesome intro music. Fisher Henry. Fisher? I thought they were called fishermen. Not that it really matters. But they have Poliwag, or at least this one does. Poliwag is a pure water type that we won't encounter for a while, so too bad. Poliwag is awesome. We'll get more into Poliwag when we can catch it, because right now all that's relevant is that Razor Leaf will destroy it. See? 64 experience on both of them, very nice. And switch back. Fun stuff. Ekans, you need a new move. Wrap is too weak. We're probably going to have to shed some TMs on Ekans, because I think besides Glare, it doesn't really get too many good moves. Oh, Chikorita, come on. Never had Razor Leaf miss this much. And we're getting even closer to Chikorita's evolution, and I'm very excited. Okay, well, if you keep making up for your misses with critical hits, that's fine. Oh, not quite. I want Chikorita to evolve. Yes. 7 on Ekans, 22 on Chikorita. So this annoying guy will give us... Oh, we made him lose a fish. Oh no. Fisher Justin. And you will meet this guy who is the first of the trainers in Johto that have all Magikarp teams. Yeah. I hate these people. I really don't care. And wow, I can do that much to a Magikarp. This is going to take some work to train Ekans. But for some reason they just catch a bunch of Magikarp. Unfortunately, they like rubbing it in your face by giving them high level ones at some point. I believe this guy has 3 level 5s and 1 level 15. However, Magikarp can't hurt you until it learns Tackle at level 15, so all it's going to be doing is splashing around pointlessly. But nothing happened. So we'll just give Ekans some of its own battle experience. Because it can't be hurt by this stupid thing. It's annoying when it keeps using Splash. I'm thinking I'm going to switch out for the next view, because this is taking too long even for a Magikarp. Come on, just die. Yay! 21 experience. Ekans through level 8. Nice. Yeah. Why? I could probably tackle with Chikorita and it would kill this thing. Ekans is just being very weak right now. Let's see, tackle. Oh, that's disappointing, Chikorita. That's very disappointing. Okay, looking stuff up. Looks like Ekans gets Poison Sting in 1 more level. That's very nice. Let's get that level. Then we can have even a crappy stab move is better than no stab move at all. And Brock is just doing really bad. Oh, it's level 15. Sorry, looking stuff up, not paying attention to the game. My bad. Okay, this one should give slightly better experience. Yeah, that's why they're really annoying. They give like no... Magikarp is like one of the worst experience yields of all Pokemon. But that's because it takes no skill to be a Magikarp. 31 each. And yes, we can thank the Magikarp guy. Magikarp guy, you're awesome. And we need this to be done fast, so actually Chikorita is just going to stay in. Be careful though, if your Pokemon gains the level it needs to evolve, and then faints in that same battle, before the end of the battle, it will not evolve, and you will need to wait till the next level. So if your Pokemon just got to the right level, be careful. Yes! Awesome! Bayleaf! Awesome! I love Bayleaf. Bayleaf is so cool. Oops. Holy crap, she has a lot of special defense. Juju's defense is around that level, and Ekans' stats just aren't very good. Okay, this next guy is one you're actually going to want to fight. particularly because it lets us capture one more Pokemon in this route that we would have a very hard time finding otherwise. Fisher Ralph. I could have sworn they were called fishermen. But he's got a Goldeen, which is another pure water type that we can debut Bayleaf on. Which is awesome. See, isn't she... Oh, God! Come on, Bayleaf, you must succeed in your first battle. No! Oh my God. Bayleaf, you better not knock yourself out, because that would just be disappointing. Bayleaf, I command you to hit. Thank you. Get a critical. You deserve it. Aww, one of the critical. Still. Now look, 117 experience each for that, when the Magikarp gave us like 20. Alright, and I could have introduced this feature earlier on, but I didn't. It's if you talk to a few... There are some people in the game that if you talk to afterwards, you can get their phone numbers. Alright, and if you get his phone number, he may call you later on and tell you that there is a Quillfish swarm here. And you can find Quillfish if you just got the... Oh, well, I'm setting the old rod for select, which means I can just hit select and use it. But the Quillfish are very rare unless you have the super rod, in which case they're kind of common. But in order to fish, you just face the water and press select or go into your bag and use your items. In this game, the... What am I trying to say? Whoops, don't want to use the old rod. The rods are actually static levels, in which the old rod will automatically give you level 10 Pokemon, and the good rod will give you level 20, and the super rod will give you level 40. So I was honestly expecting to catch the Magikarp in the first Pokeball. We'll see. Come on. 1, 2, 3, catch. See, that's how much Magikarp suck. Don't even need to fight it. For no reason, it jumps and splashes about, making it easy for predators like Pidgeotto to catch it mid-jump. Yeah, Magikarp, you're stupid. There's one more Pokemon we can find here, and I'm just going to keep fishing until I find it, because we are probably going to find lots and lots and lots of Magikarp. Finally! Yet another case of me having a hard time finding Pokemon that will be very, very, very common later. So here's Tentacool. And it took me like 5 minutes. Very disappointing. I don't think they're gonna... Oh, that's... Well, they've got that. Which is not cool. Come on, dude. Good. Oh my God! That was... Well, in hindsight, that was a smart move. Barely. That would have ticked me off quite a bit. Okay. Tentacool caught. And since that took so long, I'm going to have to make some major cuts. And we're going to take on the last trainer here and start heading through Union Cave in the next part. So I will see you guys later.